everybody, welcome to another video. So today I will be sharing with you 15 tips and tricks on how to level up your pets fast and at the same time get a buttload of money. Tip number 1 is to work. In my opinion, the best places to work are the pizza place, the salon, and the school. And this is because at the pizza place, you get $10 per pizza you make. And at the same time, if your pet gets a task, then you can feed them the pizza. And out in the eating area, there is sodas and waters. And so you can fill up your pet's tasks at the same time as working. In the salon and the school, it's basically the same thing. They give you food, water, and a place for your pet to sleep. And so you still get money at the same time, and you can work at the same time and get extra money. The second tip for you guys is to use a grappling hook. If you don't have a grappling hook, then you can just trade for one. It doesn't really matter. But using a grappling hook to get across the map is like 10 times faster than using a car, skates, or a fly ride pet, or even teleporting. And if you use a grappling hook to get around the map, then you're able to level up your pet faster because you're able to get to the places faster. And when you do this, if you have more than one pet, or if you just need to grind and get a whole bunch of money or level up your pet a whole bunch of levels, then this is a good way to get across the map without having to walk or, like I said, teleport, use a car, or a fly ride pet. This leads me to tip number 3, which is play as a baby. This is a good thing to do because you can do double the tasks for double the money. What I mean by that is, as you can see here, my poodle and I both need to take a shower. And because we both need to take a shower, we can take it at the same time and get double the money. And as you can see, it's $12 to take a shower. And since we both need a shower, once we're both done with the shower, we'll get $24 instead of $12. And after a while of doing this, it adds up. And so if you're trying to grind to get money, this is a great way to do it. It's literally just by playing as a baby for however long you want, and you'll be able to get double the cash. The only issue is if you go to work, it'll turn you into an adult, but right after you're done working, you can swap back over to a baby and keep playing as a baby, and you'll get money from working as well as also getting money from being a baby. My next tip for you guys, for tip number 4, is to use the built-in teleporters that Adopt Me gives you. For example, as you just saw, I teleported to the gift display, and because I teleported there, I'm able to access anything in this little roundabout area, and it lets you get there so much quicker versus walking from wherever you just were. And if you need to get to for instance, the school, or you need to get back to your house because you put your house there, or the hospital, if you teleport to the gifts, then that'll make it so much faster. And if you're trying to get to the salon or the pizza place or anything like that, teleport to the car shop, and then you just walk out the door and the pizza place and the salon will just be right there. And the next tip I have for you guys leading from that is using the food and drink stands. What I mean by that is, as you can see, I have the hot cocoa stand, the cotton candy stand, the hot dog stand, and the lemonade stand. These do cost Robux, so if you're looking to spend Robux, then this might be an option for you, but you don't have to do this part. This is an optional thing to do, but you're able to set the price to whatever the limit is. I tend to not put it too high because I want people to actually buy from me, but you can set it out here, and then usually people crowd around in this area. I'm in a private server, but if you were in a public server, people would be buying your things because they're standing there trading people and they want to get their pets' tasks done, and so they look for people that have these stands so they can just easily buy something to get rid of their tasks. So if you're looking to get a whole bunch of money, as you can see, every time somebody buys something for you, depending on however much you set your price to, it'll go up by that much in your actual wallet. And so as you saw, Shayla bought a hot cocoa from me and my price went up by 1, and so you can set it to whatever you like, and whenever someone buys from you, it gives you that money, but then it also gives them what you gave to them. So the next tip for you guys is actually a really helpful one. If you're needing to get a task done for your pet and they have a hospital task and you don't want to walk all the way to the hospital, what I suggest for you guys is to stock up on health needs, as in these golden apples. If you get golden apples, then you can easily feed them to your pet when they get this task, and I will show you all the other places where you can get free food. As in here, you can go to the school, you can get sandwiches, and I don't think there's a limit on these. I know in past updates there was a limit where you could only get 19 or 20 of them. I try to get as many as I can, and it didn't give me that notifications, so I think you can get unlimited, but I'm not really sure. Another place you can go to is the pizza place. You can get sodas, you can get waters, and depending on if people have previously worked there, you can get free pizzas, or you can just make your own pizza and you can feed it to your pet, or you can just stock up in your inventory and you can make a whole bunch of pizzas, stock up in your inventory, so when you need it, they'll be there and you'll have a bunch of food. Another place you can go is the salon. They have free donuts, and this is really good because we don't get a lot of salon tasks, at least from what I've noticed, and if you just go there, because the pizza place and the salon are together, you just get a whole bunch of free food. And the last free place you can go to get free food is the campsite. They have marshmallows. You can roast them over the fire and then feed them to your pet, or you can just feed them straight to your pet. It doesn't matter. I think you can stock up on these. I know all the other ones you can, but I'm not sure about these. And if you're looking for something where you can spend Robux for, there is this option, which you can see I'm at the VIP room. And yes, it does cost Robux to get the VIP pass, but if you do, it is a good thing in the long run because you have the retired eggs and you can trade them for other pets that you don't have, because not a lot of people can get them. But from here you can get free ham, free water, free chocolate milk, and free popcorn, and you can come in here and get them whenever you want to, and there is no limit. And because you do have the VIP pass, you also have access to other things, like you can get the chow chows for the golden bones, and you also can get the retired eggs and this free food. You can get a house, you can get a car, and it just comes with a lot of good things that you would want. And so not only does it give you some things, but it also gives you free food. The next tip I have for you guys is to have a grind house. And what I mean by that is have a tiny home or just a room in a bigger house. It doesn't really matter, but just have a small space where you can fit a whole bunch of stuff that you would need for your pet inside the house. As you can see, it's very decorated. You don't need to have your house decorated. It's just something I did to make it more aesthetically pleasing because I'm an aesthetic person, and having a plain old undecorated house is not it for me. But basically what's in here is there's a shower for when the pets need a shower, there's a bed, and there's a food and water bowl, as well as pianos for whenever there's a playground task. Using this method of a grinding house is really good for when you're trying to age up a whole bunch of pets at once, because you're able to set down your friends or alt accounts on your couch, and you can level up multiple pets at once. Or if you just need a small space to where you can click because you need to get tasks done, then this is also another good thing to have, because in the long run, yeah, it might be tiny and yeah, it may not look cute, but it's effective and it works well. The next tip I have for you guys is to play on a private server. The perks of playing on a private server is that you won't have anybody bugging you, as in spamming trade requests. Yeah, you can turn it off, but still sometimes when there's a lot of people in the server, you lag, and you don't want to lag when you're trying to grind. So if you want to play in a private server so you can get more done without distractions, then that's a good idea. You also can invite your friends to a private server, so it's just you and your friends and not a bunch of random people, so then you know everybody in the game and you can trust everybody in the game, so you know that you're not going to get scammed by somebody random, and it's just fun to play on a private server. The next tip I have for you guys is kind of random, but it is a good thing to keep in mind when you're playing Adopt Me. So the tip is talk to a friend or listen to music or even watch something while you're grinding. You don't want to be bored when you're playing Adopt Me, because I know when I'm bored and I'm trying to grind, nothing I do makes it fun, so I just end up leaving and not getting done what it needs to get done. So if you talk to a friend on the phone, or if you watch a show or listen to music, then you will not be as bored and it will be a little less boring to play. You can easily put Netflix on the corner of your phone if you're playing on mobile, or you can put another page open if you're watching Netflix on your computer, or you can just chill in your living room and listen to music while you're playing. Another tip I have for you guys is to, instead of using the magic door, which you can get for Robux, and as you can see, this is what it looks like right here. When you click on it, you can just click configure and then teleport to your house. But if you don't want to spend Robux, the next best way to get to your house as fast as possible without having to walk or ride a scooter or drive a car or something, is to literally click the Roblox icon in the corner of your screen and hit reset character. If you do that, it'll put you back in your house and your pet will still keep all its tasks and it will teleport with you. And so if you're trying to get back to your house super quickly so you can get tasks done, this is a really fast and effective way to do that without having to spend Robux on the magic door, which you can, but it's the less expensive way. The next tip I have for you is to do your daily login tasks as well as doing your lures. As you can see here, if you click on the fire dimension thing, it shows you your task board as well as the explore the fire dimension thing, which you can teleport and do things in there to get lures if you want to. But I don't have any tasks. I get another task in about 16 hours and 29 minutes. And that is basically going to be tomorrow. You only get one per day really, unless you're weird and stay up 24 hours a day. But that's a way that you can get money or potions or whatnot. And then here's the lure. They give you infinity lure bait, so you can just click that and put it in the lure, and it asks you if you're sure you want to use the campfire cookie bait. And this is because in the new fire dimension update, there's a thing where you can fly around and like harvest these things to create a potion to make like a kebab looking lure or whatever, and it only takes 10 minutes to do that lure, so you can keep putting them in every 10 minutes. This one's about 4 hours, so you have to wait 4 hours until you get your prize. But if you do the other one, then you can get them every 10 minutes, and they give you a chance to win money or pets or age up potions or pet wear or really anything, even food. Like, you can win anything out of these, and I would suggest doing the update while it's still here, because once it's gone you won't be able to get it anymore, or at least stocking up on the lures, and you can make new lures every 10 minutes. Here you can see the star rewards. As you can see, I have a streak of 217 days because I don't play Adopt Me every single day. The way that I get money in Adopt Me fast and effectively is by literally just logging in and doing my login streaks. By doing your login streaks, you get prizes, and as you can see, on day 218, I get $100, and then 219, I get $200, and then day 220, I get a big gift plus 12 stars. So every day that is not the gold day, so like 218 and 219, you get 1 star, but then when you get the big jackpot one, that's when you get a lot of stars. And then once you save up enough stars, you can click on that little star at the bottom and it will show you all the prizes that you can get, which I already showed you, but you can get stars and you can get money, and that's just a fast way to do it. I have 3 more tips for you, and for the third to the last tip, it is to level up pets that you've already leveled up to get age up potions. And what I mean by that is, as you can see here, I have a poodle equipped, and it's on the friendship part of the thing, which means that it's already gone through the original, like from the start, like newborn, teen, like that, to neon, and then I've done all of the neon level ups to mega neon, and then after mega neon you get this thing called friend, and when you do friend, you level up every single time. And as you can see here, every time you do a task, the task bar goes up a little bit. You do 30 tasks to get up to the last level, and when you level up to the next level, it gives you age up potions. And this is a good thing to do when you're trying to level up higher level pets, which leads me to the next thing of when you're trying to level up and make neons and mega neons of pets, start with commons or lower tier pets, because what you can do is you can get more of them done versus getting the legendaries done, because to make a mega neon legendary, it's gonna take 6 months to do. That's if you don't play every day, but you play for multiple hours a day, and you don't want to spend all your time on those when you can make the smaller tier mega neons, and then like I showed you before, you can level them up to get more age up potions to level up your high tier pets, which I don't like how Adopt Me did this, because now it made all the high tier pets less rare, and it made their worth and their values a lot lower than they used to be, because of the fact that they have the age up potions now all of that hard labor is basically gone, and the values are just disappearing on these pets. For instance, if you make a mega neon shadow dragon, of course that's a high tier pet, but the value of it is going to be lower than it was quite a few months ago because it takes a lot shorter time to level up a Mega Neon pet than it did a couple months ago because of the age up potions. So just make sure you know your values, because when you're trading, you don't want to go over and you don't want to go under, because that can screw you over and that can make you lose pets and as well as lose money depending on what happens. And my last and final tip for you guys is to play on an alt account. Now, this might be obvious, but not everybody has the opportunity to play on an alt account. But what you can do is, like, if you do have another alt account, place your alt account in a AFK couch like I have here, trade your alt account pets that you want to level up, and then literally you can just work on 2 pets at once. Now, this is really good if you're trying to level up multiple at once to make like a Neon or a Mega Neon, and the only thing is you have to make sure you move the character, move your alt account at least a couple times every couple minutes, because it might kick you out after like 20 minutes or so. But the only issue with leveling up 2 of the same pets is when you're trying to place it in something, it can say, like, on the left and on the right, it'll say, like, for instance, if I had 2 poodles, it would say poodle and poodle, and you won't know which poodle it is. But a little tip that I learned for you is whatever one is in your hand is on the left, and then whatever one is not in your hand is on the right. And this is what I mean. You can see it says dragonfly and poodle, but if I had 2 dragonflies, it would say dragonfly and dragonfly, or if I had 2 poodles, it would say poodle and poodle, and you wouldn't know which one is which, and so you'd probably get frustrated after trying to figure out, you know, which one is which. But if you have 2 different pets, obviously you're not going to have that problem. But like I said, if you're trying to figure out which one is which, the one on the left is always the one that's in your hand, and then the one on the right is whatever one is not in your hand, or whatever one's on the right hand. And so if you're trying to level up pets quickly, this is a great and an effective way to do so without having to play for hours and hours and hours every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you really liked the video, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel so you can see more of the videos that I post. And if you have any ideas of videos you want to see, leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to make that happen. So let me know what you guys want to see, because I want to make sure I make content that you want to see. But have a great day.